The Pittsburgh Steelers are in a contract standoff with one of their star players, and it's shaking up the NFL. T.J. Watt, the powerhouse pass rusher and Defensive Player of the Year candidate, is reportedly probably going to be the highest-paid player at his position. But there's a catch. The Steelers and Watt haven't been able to agree on terms just yet, and this could have major ramifications for the team, the league, and Watt's future. So what's the holdup? Could a trade be on the horizon? Or is this just a typical Steelers contract drama that will end with Watt getting paid? Let's break it all down. T.J. Watt has made a name for himself as one of the premier defensive players in the NFL. He's been a force for the Steelers since he was drafted, wreaking havoc on quarterbacks, breaking records, and cementing himself as one of the most feared edge rushers in the game. But now, Watt is in the middle of a contract dispute with Pittsburgh, and things are getting interesting. Watt has already skipped the Steelers' mandatory minicamp, signaling that he's serious about securing a new long-term deal. And as we dive into the latest updates, one thing is clear. T.J. Watt's payday is looming, and it's going to be huge. But there's still a lot of uncertainty surrounding his future in Pittsburgh. Let's start with the big story making the rounds: trade rumors. Despite being under contract with the Steelers, Watt's contract situation has led to whispers of a potential trade. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, several teams have reached out to Pittsburgh asking about Watt's availability. Now, before you start imagining Watt suiting up for another team, let's pump the brakes for a moment. While trade rumors are a fun off-season storyline, there's little to no traction on this front. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler recently reported that Pittsburgh is not actively entertaining offers for their star rusher. The Steelers want Watt to stay, period. Fowler also noted that contract negotiations of this magnitude often take longer than expected. So while it may feel like the Steelers and Watt are in a stalemate, it's likely that they're just working through the details of a deal that will eventually make Watt one of the highest-paid players in the NFL. And that brings us to the big question: what kind of contract are we looking at here? People around the league have said that Watt is probably going to be the highest-paid edge rusher in the league when this is all said and done, Fowler said. But when will that happen? Well, according to Fowler, it's likely that the Steelers will wait until training camp or even Week 1 to finalize the deal. Pittsburgh tends to get these contracts done around that time frame, so this is far from over. The Steelers' front office is known for being patient in negotiations, and this one is no different. Why does this contract situation matter so much? Because T.J. Watt is the heartbeat of Pittsburgh's defense. The Steelers need him, and the entire league is watching to see how this plays out, because it could set the tone for future contracts for top-tier defensive players. Watt's impact on the field is undeniable. He's been a consistent game-changer, racking up sacks, tackles, and forced fumbles year after year. And with the salary cap increasing, Watt's value is only going to rise. So the Steelers know they need to lock him down before another team swoops in. As of now, the ball is in Pittsburgh's court. While other teams might be interested in Watt, the Steelers' priority is clear: get a deal done and keep their star rusher in the Steel City. Whether it takes a few more weeks or a couple of months, the outcome seems inevitable. But the real question is this: how much will Watt be paid? And how much of a game-changer will that contract be for future negotiations in the NFL? For now, it's a waiting game. But don't expect Watt to leave Pittsburgh anytime soon. The Steelers are motivated to get this deal done, and when it does, Watt will likely become the highest-paid edge rusher in the league. That's it for today's NFL Update. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time with more breaking news on your favorite teams and players.